Hey guys, how's it going? It's Fox, and I have a very special video today because as of today, at least when you're watching this, it is our 2-year anniversary on the channel. I can't believe it. We've come so far from those early days, and we're here now. If you've been watching me for more than a year, you might know that last year I did an interview, and this year I'm going to react to that kind of in the same way that like Billie Eilish does hers, where she does the same interview year on year. Yeah, I kind of stole her idea, and that's just what we're gonna do. I have not watched this video for 1 full year. I have no clue what I said. So I'm going to react to that and just see if anything's changed over the past year, my viewpoint on the world and my perspective on things. I usually don't make videos about myself, but because it's our 2-year anniversary, I'm gonna do it. So if you want to learn more about me, the guy that makes these videos, then just, you know, have a little watch. It'll be a fun time. So here we go, let's do it. I am so excited about this. So I've got my laptop here, let's watch this. Immediately, is it weird that I look older a year ago than I do now? I think it's the facial hair. Seriously, I don't know what was going on there, but I think I look a bit younger now. I don't know. So let's get into it, and in future years this will be a more interesting video because I'll be able to react and hey. My name, at least online, is FoxAkimbo. Yeah, if I can help it, you guys will not find out my real name. You can know my face, but my name and my place of birth, no. Just know me as Fox. That's all you need to know me as. It is the 19th of January, 2022. It is the 19th of January, 2023. I am 20 years old. I am 21 years old. I currently have 181 followers on Instagram, so do, you know. I have 430 followers on Instagram, so make sure to follow me. There are only 59 search results when you Google FoxAkimbo. There are 966 search results when you Google FoxAkimbo. The most liked picture of me on Instagram is me sitting on a counter captioned, "Charlie, I want to live in squalor." The most liked picture of me on Instagram is when I went to Chinatown in London, which I think is a really nice picture actually. I went to see Murph from the Impractical Jokers live right after taking that picture, but I had never been in Chinatown, so I just wanted to take a nice little pic for you guys. I think it's also the first picture I've ever uploaded to Instagram that gained more than 100 likes too, so that's pretty cool. The most followed person who follows me, at least on Twitter, is Kelsey Weekman, who so graciously accepted to be in my documentary. The most followed person who follows me on Twitter is now Wendigoon. I got the Goon, guys. I got him to follow me on Twitter, which is really cool. I really like his content and stuff, and we made very similar things back in the day. And he has 199,000 followers. My most viewed video is the Do Not Research Iceberg Part 1, and it has 366,000 views, which is mental. I'm surprised I didn't bring up how much I hate that video. Honestly, if it wasn't my most viewed video, I would have deleted it long ago, but it has been dethroned by the Philippines Folklore and Urban Legends Iceberg Explained, which has 436,000 views. My best video so far would probably be my most recent one, probably the Missing Persons Iceberg. I'd have to say my Terminated YouTube channel's video is probably my best one now, or anything really from the Book of the Band. I've made a lot of really good content recently, I would say. I definitely think my latter half of 2022 blew anything else I ever had out of the water. Like, my content has definitely grown exponentially over the past couple of years. I would give myself the advice in a year's time that you're not alone. I think that's something that I'm kind of struggling with right now, and hopefully if I tell myself that you're not alone, you'll always have people to back you up, even if you are out there by yourself doing random stuff. You're not alone. That's actually really good advice. Advice I feel like I needed to hear, because it's been a bit of a lonely couple of months, I'll be honest. In a year's time, I would tell myself that the world is your oyster. You have a phenomenal opportunity and you need to seize it with both hands. You cannot let this slip for any reason, because this is a glorious opportunity served to you on a platter. I would tell myself a year ago that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that COVID won't last forever, and that you shouldn't be angry at the world because it's ruined your plans. The advice I would give myself a year ago is that you're in for some tough times, and you're going to be challenged more than you ever have been. But you just need to keep a level head about things, and you will be fine at the end of the day. My favorite movie right now is Battle Royale, I think. We're watching it tonight, and it's going to be legendary. I love it. Yeah, my favorite movie is still probably Battle Royale, but I have a lot of favorites. Schindler's List, for example, and Ratatouille are two that are definitely up there for me. I think that there's a little bit of pressure just because anything I say might be taken the wrong way and broadcast to like, 20,000 people. I think I was lying there. I definitely think I was feeling some sort of pressure because there is no way. When I was making this video and stuff, I was in my final year of university and I was the director for my documentary and we were always behind. So I was very, very stressed and under pressure a lot. Definitely over the next month after this, in February of last year, I was probably like the worst I have been in a while, just like mental health wise. And I usually don't get anything bad with my mental health whatsoever. Whether I realize it or not, I was definitely under pressure then. And I kind of am now a little bit because again, my platform's growing and everything I say is going to be seen by more people, so there is a pressure that comes with it. I am hopelessly single right now. I'm trying to find a date for Valentine's Day, but it's not going very well. God, I've stitched myself up for every future year. I've got to reveal if I have a girlfriend or not. No, I'm still single. Fuck's sakes! I have 2 tickets to go to the Arctic Monkeys in London in June, and I need to go take someone that's not one of my boys. Seriously, it's a travesty. The biggest thing I've learnt is to turn the other cheek and give people the benefit of the doubt and just not be angry all the time. You can't spend your life being angry because it's just worthless. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that one. Completely the same. Turn the other cheek, let it go, breathe in, breathe out, move on. Dream person to collab with, probably Mr. Beast. I think most people would say that. I'll tell you what, he's not a YouTuber, but Gordon Ramsay. I would love to collaborate with Gordon Ramsay. I would like him to call me every dirty insult in the book. I would like to cook for him. I just think he would be a phenomenal person to collaborate with. And he does a lot of social media stuff too. Country I'd love to visit. I've always wanted to go to South Korea and I don't know why, but I really want to go to Korea at some point. If I was to go somewhere in North America, it would probably be the USA, maybe Canada. If I was to go somewhere in Asia, it would be South Korea, maybe Japan. And if I was to go somewhere in Europe, Italy, and failing that, maybe Norway. I really like Origami Angel. I think you guys need to check them out. I love their songs. I've been getting into like American rock recently. Before I was like just proper English indie purist, but now I'm a little bit more like into some heavier stuff and I just love Origami Angel, so definitely listen to that. This time last year I was listening to some really like heavier rock, but in the last like 365 days I've definitely mellowed out and now I'm listening to a lot of kind of more chill, relaxed, vibey music. So Mac DeMarco comes to mind, Ben Beal comes to mind, Van Sire comes to mind. I just like my chilled out music these days, but that might change in the next year. In 3 words, I would describe my style as classy, timeless, and honest. This year, I would describe my style as inspired, timeless, and honest. I feel like YouTube needs another competitor to give it a run for its money. I think that a lot of the policies that it enacts as of recent have not been good, and there was a couple years there where it just was fine. But recently, it just keeps on bubble wrapping up its content, and there's not really much you can do to push the boundaries anymore. At least there's no edge, it's just lost its bite. And there's some cursed stuff from back in the day that just would not fly today, and that really kind of does bug me because it means that YouTube isn't a place where you can broadcast yourself, it's where you can broadcast what they want you to. Only certain things are going to work, only certain things they're going to push. They don't focus on small creators enough, they focus on who's trending. There is a place for cursed content out there, but YouTube just doesn't care anymore, so that does kind of bug me. There's a lot of stuff that's made it better, and there's a lot of stuff that's dragged it down, but I think that people that want to push boundaries have really suffered. That is 100% based true. Like, I couldn't say it any better now. Especially what's happened over the past couple of weeks and like month or two, that is more relevant than ever. There is absolutely no place to try and push boundaries anymore. Everything is so sanitized, it actually disgusts me. Legitimately disgusts me that YouTube has done what it has. YouTube's all about the brands because the brands bring in safe, reliable money with no controversy, but that's not what YouTube is about. It's about you. Broadcast yourself. Not anymore. My philosophy is be the person that 6-year-old you wanted to be when he grew up. I think that if we were like who we wanted to be when we were kids, everyone would be nice, everyone would be successful. Yeah, it's very true. It's a good philosophy. I completely agree with that once again. I actually think I was really, really wise last year. I think most of these things are completely spot on. I haven't really changed my opinion on any of them. The best approach to making videos, I might disagree with this in a year, but is to give the people what they want. I'm not even too massive into the kind of videos I make. I don't watch many outside of them, but I know that you guys do enjoy them. And when I started, I wanted to entertain people. These days, I like to think myself and you kind of 50-50, because if I don't enjoy making a video, I know that you won't enjoy watching it because there just won't be the love and the passion. So I definitely do disagree with what I said a year ago there. I want to say, I hope you're doing well, because I'm really excited for what you are doing and where you might be. No matter what, I think you'll be doing just fine. So good luck with the next year ahead, I guess. Good luck with 2023, man. Oh man, that's really nice to see. In a year's time, I think the world will be your oyster. I think that you are going to go big time on YouTube this year. I think we're going to pass the 100,000. I think we're going to have a good year on YouTube. I think that you're going to be happy, maybe even have a girlfriend. You'll be a lot better traveled than I am, that's for sure. I'm very excited for you, mate, so carry on the good work. Any future plans for the channel? I do. I have a really good idea for a series, but it's gonna be really tough to pitch. I want to do a Rise and Fall series, but I want to speak to the creators that have fallen, I guess, and speak about their failure. Apart from that, I just think I'm going to watch and see what YouTube does and experiment and explore and see if I can find something else. I'm sure I've got something somewhere, and once I get a video out that does well, I'll just pursue that and start going down that route. I was right in saying that it was going to be a tough elevator pitch, but over the past year, I definitely did evolve into a lot of different series and stuff. And what I was talking about at the end did eventually happen, where I found a video, it popped off, and I kind of pivoted into that. So I'm still telling a sequence of stories in a video, but they're not really icebergs because it's just more focused around a specific point and topic. The Book of the Band, The Scroll of Scandals, and Dear Deep Dive Diary has really kind of taken me into new places, and I hope to do it at least for a bit longer. But this year, I definitely think doing more individual kind of single event retrospectives will become more common. British life right now is mental, and it's something that in a couple of years' time we'll be looking back at and just laughing. Little did he know what was about to come out in 2022. The fact that we had 3 prime ministers in 1 year that's got to be unprecedented, right? He had no idea that it was actually going to get worse. But saying all of that, despite how awful it is at the top, I've actually been getting a lot more patriotic recently. I think there's something about this country. I think I've traveled a little bit more to see more of it and stuff. I think this is a phenomenal country to live in. It might be a bit controversial to say, but I think that in the modern day, the United Kingdom is a phenomenal country to live in, and I'm so glad that I live here. My favorite thing about being a content creator is just really nice comments. I just love reading some nice things that people that I will never meet have to say, bringing people together, I guess, and entertaining. That's all I care about, just entertaining and telling stories. That's what I want to do. I completely agree. I'm a storyteller at heart. I love to tell stories. That's my favorite thing about being a content creator, that I can have a job, a career, just telling really fascinating stories. Having a YouTube channel over the past year has impacted what I want to do with my life. If you were to have asked me a year ago, I don't think I would have ever seen this coming, that once I finish my degree, I might be able to do this full time. It's really given me some options on the table where even if I don't do this full time, I'll still have this in my CV. It broadcasts what I can do and what I'm capable of amassing 30,000 people to click a red button, you know? So it's definitely opened some doors, and I'm just so happy with how it's gone. I was lucky enough to eventually go full time after I finished university. Who knows how long I'll be able to do this for, but at least Monday to Sunday, I'm out there making content full time. So it definitely has changed the trajectory of my life and my life plans. I'm just right now in my early 20s, just trying to go with the flow, and if it carries on, it carries on. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least for now, I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. So there we have it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this or my channel as a whole, make sure to follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram if you haven't already. Apart from that, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.